Hello and welcome to Casting Roles, a bunch of theater nerds and good friends play little D&D. We're so happy that you joined us. Take a moment to subscribe to the show. It takes just a click and gains our unending thanks. Drop us a like and leave a comment for campaign 2. That was, I said comment, which I guess combines the two. Our videos are uploaded here on YouTube every Friday. We have tons of great content to explore. Without further ado, let's go ahead and start the show. Oh wait, this is session 50 of campaign 2. Oh yeah.
Oh my god, wow!
Yep.
Time flies.
We're turning 50.
We're
Yay.
50, guys. Back, Starstriders. So last time you all found yourselves in the Devil's Memory constructed space of Hopscotch, Bonnie's hometown, on the night of an attack by a marauding band of Harengon. Here, you did battle against the Harengon Raiders, who were replaced by demons, each seeking to rob Bonnie of some component of her identity. After a hard-fought battle, you managed to bring the devil down, trapped within her own spell, with decisive actions by Kieran and Bonnie. Awakening from the bubble, you found the heart and the dagger herself, Thalindra the witch, standing before you, who said, "Now I've never seen a devil taken down so handily." She holds out chips for you all to cash in at the favors table at the banquet tonight, and as you all turn to look at her, I need you to make a charisma saving throw, except Jace couldn't wait, and Jace already did, and rolled a 15.
You should tell everybody else what the roll is. I remember, obviously.
It was a 15.
And then what did I roll, Josh?
A natural 1.
Yay, let's go.
Andalus, you are at 1 hit point.
You are dead.
No, Thalindra brought you back up, but you're at 1 hit point.
I meant emotionally.
Yeah.
I meant mentally.
Oh, there you go. You are dead. Yeah.
Yeah, like don't stub your toe or anything because you'll be down for the count.
All right.
So everyone else, okay, yeah.
Kieran, 17. Ravik, 16. Ravik, you do not have advantage on your charisma saving throw.
Oh, no advantage.
No, not against
She's
it.
that beautiful.
I've still got 3 levels of exhaustion, right, Josh?
Yes.
Okay.
-6.
Great.
Ooh, an 11.
11.
Yeah.
Okay. 17.
With a -6?
Charisma saving throw, yeah, because I'm proficient and I got my +4, so
Yeah.
Oh, wow. That's the highest roll with a -6.
Made.
Yep.
Bonnie's been through a lot. She's not exactly in a state to be wowed at the moment.
It's like, I'm married. First off, I'm married, bitch. Back up.
So
narratively, it
Bonnie
makes
is
sense.
Bonnie is so repulsed by homosexuality. 16 roll with
So as you all kind of turn to regard this individual who is handing you like a golden token of some kind, each of you sees not like you're not seeing the most beautiful person that you've ever seen in your entire life like recreated here, but it's like you're looking at somebody and they to you have the exact like aura or manifestation of that person. And all of you suddenly find yourselves viewing Thalindra as friendly, enticing, perhaps desirous. And that fading ill will that you held perhaps about the fact that she had you locked away in desire bubbles kind of fades into the background of your memory. You can kind of justify it away any way you like, but it was an equal exchange for her saving your lives in the temple, and it made complete sense. But she is ultimately like a almost 7 foot tall woman, wearing a very revealing yet tasteful outfit, a deep plunging V that then opens into tails going behind with stocking legs, with thigh-high boots. With tall heels. And her hair is this kind of shimmering reddish that when she moves, like embers of fire come off and like dissipate into the light. And she says, "Well, it's a pleasure to see not the entourage of another witch here, however, a apprentice. Let us, make our greetings to each other. May I have your names?
Whoa. Miss Heart and Dagger. They will each tell you their names.
Clever little one. Yes, will you tell me each of your names so I may address you appropriately?
I look at all of you with this vibe of like, do not embarrass me in front of this woman. It's radiating off of me in waves.
Oh, that's a 17. So Kieran will speak up and be polite, and pick up on the vibe that Andalus is giving off.
Yeah. And there's something about, like, you don't recognize that there is an aura present on you, but you all get the impression that, like, this is somebody that you would like to be on the good side of.
She's just super cool. She's so cool and hot, actually.
Don't piss off the super powerful witch.
Yep. So after you introduce, she says, well, she kind of looks up at the passing time above her, and she says, well, it is getting that time for dinner. We do hold a banquet here every evening, and you are, of course, encouraged to attend. Any questions before I go to change? I cannot approach the public looking as such as I do.
You look perfectly fine, and it is your house.
Yes, but comfort should not come before class.
No, we'll just see ourselves to the banquet.
So it's a formal dining, is it?
Yeah, well, you all can come as you are, as it were. Although your friend here has the ability to change their appearance and may decide to appear otherwise. And you all notice that she is talking about Andalus, who is currently in their automaton form, as going unconscious did knock out your disguised self. And she says, and I would never ask that you travel through this mansion alone. You may find yourself lost and in peril, perhaps. No, she snaps a finger, and coming out of the hallway behind her, her small apprentice, Yuna, appears. And seeing Yuna next to her, like 5 foot tall, very kind of withdrawn basic appearance. And you may question, like, is there something about becoming a full witch that allows you to change your physical properties or things in a way, as Yuna just looks like a normal human. And she says, Yuna may be your guide to the ballroom, but also show you a few rooms that I've set aside for you for this evening, so that you may bed how you choose and not feel the need to wander away from the estate this evening. And then with that, like, a flame kind of lips up in the space, and Thalindra vanishes to go change and get ready for the banquet. And Yuna says, hi, I think I've met a couple of you. My name is Yuna. I am the apprentice for the Heart and the Dagger, and I think I'm to show you to your room, and then maybe perhaps to the banquet hall. Is that right?
Yes.
Okay. Well, then this way, please. And she begins to walk down the hallway, not really like waiting with you, but you do get the impression that, like, she's open to conversation, but also very much nervous about the conversation. And as you leave this section of the mansion and start going out into the mansion proper, you just see, like, in every, like, quiet nook and cranny on benches set in hallways, kind of closing doors behind them, you just see couples, lovers, kind of finding themselves in arms, kissing under mistletoe. And beyond the physical manifestation of the lovers here, you also see that there are statues of couples in embrace everywhere in this mansion. There are like Rococo style paintings of trysts and gardens that kind of dot different surfaces or in gilded frames. But as they kind of lead you, as Una leads you away, she comes to a space where you're in like this open air walkthrough that connects to elements of the mansion, and you see the gardens down below. And she says, if you ever do find yourself wandering the mansion alone, I might recommend not going to the gardens unless, of course, there is someone that you are with who you have a deep passionate love for, as then the gardens will welcome you. But if not, then you might find yourself at the whims of the guardians there without love in your hearts. As she keeps walking past. Yes.
I look at Lucky.
You don't have to raise your hand.
I'm just like looking at Lucky like too pointedly at that statement.
Oh yeah.
So like over her shoulder, I just
okay. So I imagine it's like she says this information about the garden. I'm like, look away from the garden. Make eyes look into a sight, look away.
And you just see like giant boba eyes like looking at you and Vigil standing beside each other like
Vigil very uncomfortable.
Yeah, Vigil's with us. Actually we forgot about Bolton and Zill, but I'm sure they're fine.
Yeah, they'll be fine. Yeah.
They'll meet us at the room later.
Until we need them. Keep them in the bubble till we need them.
Yeah, Andala's looking around. You do see Vigil kind of standing there like he's like the look is like, don't say anything. Don't say anything. Okay. Go ahead. Yeah.
That is me. Okay. I gotta
yeah, roll insight on that. Man.
That's a good deception check from Vigil.
Ooh, not the deception, Vigil. Tell us how you feel.
Well, wait, but I rolled really good. So I rolled a 17 plus 9.
He rolled an 18, but he only had 6.
Unfortunately, I do know him really well.
Yeah.
So
what you get is kind of like the idea of like, you're seeing somebody who's like, I have a lot of thoughts about this, but I'm trying to make it so that my thoughts are not readable to the person who is looking at me trying to read my thoughts right now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. That makes sense.
Yeah. And then, but as you go, Yuna's just kind of pointing out random things like, the kitchens are this way. There's like atriums and gardens and things that spot the area. She's like, these are the chamber. She eventually gets to the point where she's like, these are the guest chambers. And these 3 rooms here will be for you and your party, Andalusite. You may all desire to divide those rooms up however you choose and however you decide to share your beds. I think that they each sleep 3 beds in each room. What about your familiars?
Wait, where's Dot?
Sorry. I was just thinking about, we were walking near and she's like, if you didn't have Una guiding you, you would be very lost.
Yes.
The number of switchbacks and like going upstairs and downstairs and like to different levels. She eventually leaves the guest quarter area and kind of goes down a couple hallways and then turns right. And you see just like this glass doorway at the end of the hallway that opens up into this massive greenhouse or sunroom or something. It's like Crystal Palace in London, but just filled with tropical plants and the heat here. And as you walk out, you can kind of see that the sun is beginning to set in the horizon, and the sky is this beautiful, washing, like vibrant vanilla sky. Like you can't imagine that it's real. It's so beautiful. And there's people here kind of hanging around, but you just see like a smattering of random animal creatures here. And Una says, this is the familiar terrace. Whenever the witches are not in need of their familiar, they can leave their familiars here. There's a few druids in the mix, and I don't know why. But ultimately, they should be here. So both of your familiars should be here.
I run up in there. I'm bolting in there.
Dottie immediately like flies out of the like off land, and she like lands in your arms, and she says, "Okay, look. So the next time that we come to a witch's place, please don't leave me alone. These people are really weird, Andalus."
It's all very strange. I don't know. They seem nice, but don't worry. I didn't want that to happen. I'm sorry.
Okay, well, like so there was a couple times where I lost contact with you, and I'm just you're okay. Everything's fine.
Yeah, I had to break everyone out of their traumatic thought bubbles.
Oh, Lord, I had to be friends with the mountain lion, Prita.
Oh, but Prita was kind of nice to us that one time.
Yeah, I think she looks at me like I might be dinner.
Okay, we'll have to start practicing your fighting.
Yeah. Over your shoulder, Ravik, you hear, "It's fine. I was watching out for Dot."
Oh.
Nigma.
Did you hear what Yuna said about me, Ravik?
What was that? I must have
I
missed it.
think Yuna's under the impression that you might be a witch, and that I am your familiar.
Well, Enigma, you're more family than familiar, honestly.
I told Yuna that she had the wrong one of us in the familiar room.
You really know how to bring a guy down, Enigma.
I think it would be a great honor to be my familiar, Ravik.
Well, I think that's not going to happen, Enigma. I'm just not up for the task. Might have to find someone else.
As he's kind of playing it up, anybody can make a perception check while you're in the familiar terrace.
I will. I don't know what'll come of it though.
Yeah. With your -6. He leans into your ear, Ravik, and he just says, you know how like Dottie is everything that Andalus doesn't have?
Yes.
I think it's a good idea to keep in mind that Prita is the same way.
Prita, okay.
Right now, the witch is a witch of love. Prita's not so nice.
Have you had conversations with Prita?
He kind of does a cat stretch on your shoulder, and his claws like dig in just a little bit as he stretches. But you can see that he's like looking over to the corner of the familiar terrace where you see like a raised area with a lot of padded pillows on it, and you just see this lounging mountain lion up there. Larger than, mountain lions are big, but larger than a normal mountain lion, but just like this kind of sleeping lion. And it looks like it's sleeping, but you can see that like as a rabbit is hopping by, whether it's another familiar or one of the druids or whatever, you can see that through slitted eyes, this like the mountain lion's keeping a very close look on that rabbit, its tail twitching like it could pounce at any moment.
So if Thalindra's the love, then the familiar's the hate.
For now, doesn't she change?
Well, Andulus, I am the expert on that, but from what I gather, it's like a pendulum that swings back and forth.
Yeah, well, I think it's been kind of... Dottie thinks that they're being friendly, but I'm not so sure.
Well, we'll keep an eye on it. I don't know what we can really do when we're guests.
Mm-hmm. Perception checks. Did anybody make them?
I got a 9.
I only got
A 9.
I got 11.
11.
I got a 25.
25. Yeah.
Wants to look at
I like
everything
paying attention.
besides.
I like paying attention to anything but what I probably should.
Yeah.
Yes.
So
Right.
you 13. Okay. Lucky, what you do notice, you see Prita standing in the back, or laying in the back, watching all of the other creatures go by. You can pay very close attention to the way in which all the other creatures seem to be kind of making wide berths around Prita. However, the thing that draws your attention with a 25 is that Prita, unlike Dottie, wears a collar. And there is a large gemstone on the collar that catches your eye in a strange way, like it's giving off a little bit of magic.
There's no way for me to tell what type of magic, right? 'Cause
with a
far away.
with a 25, I will let you do an Arcana check with advantage on it.
Okay, then I want you to do that.
Let's go, Lucky.
Don't fail me, Chromebook. Okay, wait.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Google Dice on this Chromebook's kind of hidden. Arcana, you say?
Yeah.
20 flat.
Yeah, so 20 with a 20 you don't get everything, but what you do get from this distance is like you're used to seeing magic, and you're used to seeing like Andulusite's magic and the way it works. You're a little kind of, you don't fully understand it. But there's a component about this gem that is a magic that you should understand, because it's there's something about the spirit or the soul in this gem. And you don't know, like you've never seen the type of energy that it's giving off, but there's like a little touch of the divine, in the sense that every soul is a touch of the divine, like in that gem.
Okay. Sure. Interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Weird.
Yeah. Let me see.
How lucky you remember this.
Yuna, you have
That's right
such good insight, Yuna, and that was a natural one. So yeah, Yuna doesn't see you looking at Prita. But they reconnected, and Yuna says, there's just something kind of magical about the way that a familiar bonds with their witch.
Do you have one yet?
Oh, no, Thalindra says I'm not ready.
Oh, well, that's a shame. But, by the way, I'm sorry, I was a little rude earlier. The Heart of the Dagger seems very nice, and if you're her apprentice, you have to also be fine. So I'm sorry I was rude.
Well, of course, she's wonderful, and but I understand.
Insight check.
Oh, go ahead. Yeah. But
Just like my beautiful, wonderful master.
Yeah.
That's a natural 19 on the dice, so that's a 24.
yeah, it's not that Yuna is lying about Thalindra being wonderful. It's that you get the sense that Yuna sees Thalindra as wonderful, but it's not because as a person she's wonderful. It's because she's getting, like, Eunice is getting something out of this relationship that makes any of the pain that she may be experiencing worth it.
Wonderful in the sense of wonder
Yes.
versus
Yeah.
sense of nice.
Yeah.
She's in an internship.
Yeah.
No.
An unpaid internship. Yeah.
Unpaid internship.
Yeah, but she says, I mean, she is wonderful, but it's hard. I don't know what your house is like. Are there many in the retinue where you come from that you must take care of?
Josh, so my retinue is those 3 others, right?
Yeah, it's just the
Or
3.
is it? Yeah.
I mean, there's a smattering of like dryads or whatever that will come to visit, but they're not like full members of the retinue.
Oh, so my master is just so like cool and awesome, and she has many members in her retinue. So great, and I am to look after all of them. I'm like holding Dottie like so tight, like don't squeal at me, don't tell her I'm lying.
My master's got a retinue too.
Yeah, I will tell you this
He's
about.
so cool.
I will tell you this about Yuna. Yuna is incapable of being untruthful. However, because of that, she is also incapable of assuming that anyone else will lie. So while she does have a high insight, she chooses not to exercise that in this moment.
That's so funny.
Yeah, but she.
Yeah, my master is so, it's just so wonderful being her apprentice.
Well, I don't want to. There's a lot of ears here. Perhaps as we walk, I do have a question about your master.
If it's appropriate, I will answer you then.
Okay. And so she kind of guides you guys away from the familiar terrace back through a winding maze of passages towards. She's shown you where your rooms are. Familiar terrace is towards the banquet hall. And she finally, once you're away, she says, "Prita, is always listening when she's in the room, so careful. But I've heard that
Josh, could I have maybe, and this is dumb, but I'd like to try.
Yeah.
Hang behind for a second, and I know I'm gonna get lost. I know, like, I understand I'm gonna get lost,
sure.
right?
Yeah.
I who do I choose to stay behind? Who do I grab? Unfortunately, I do grab Ravik, but not because I want Ravik, I want Enigma. And
That makes me feel so
I mean, a witch must have his familiar.
I want to grab them to stay behind. And also, if Vigil chooses to stay behind, that's fine.
Vigil gets to the doorway and notices that you're not moving, and he stays, but he's not like.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, and what a pickle I put myself in. But I would like to I would like to go up to Prita to talk to her.
Yeah,
okay.
Absolutely.
Yes.
And then, so as the crew is walking away,
when Anthilosite notices, he's like, Jesus fucking Christ. They're crazy.
No.
Yeah, I'll give you what Yuna's going to ask you, Andalusite, and then we'll go to the Lucky Ravik moment, and then you can decide how you're going to answer it. She just says, so we haven't had a full coven meeting since your master became the leader of the coven, and I'm not really sure how it happened. It was just like a more powerful witch showed up, and then all the other ones realized that they had to give her the position. Where the hell is she from? All right, and then we go to Lucky and Ravik.
No.
So as you approach, you get to about like 10 feet away, and you can see Prita's tail kind of flick, and she just says, well, approach, mortals, if you have need for attention.
Hi. I just wanted to, I felt it was appropriate to, greet, you, as well as our host.
She kind of gets up on her haunches and then stretches out. She says, oh, it is good to see someone pay honor to a witch's familiar. Is there something that you need of me?
I just couldn't help but notice that you had a particularly nice collar, and I know that my friend here, I gesture ambiguously to Ravik or Enigma, has been looking for one for his own familiar. So
Enigma jump on Ravik's shoulder.
Look good on you, Ravik.
On Ravik's shoulder says, I mean, I think, like, as you can see, jewelry does look quite good on him.
Yes, I would be very interested to know exactly where you received your collar and its adornments.
Enigma says, it's not the collar, Ravik, it's the gemstone.
I mentioned the adornments. They definitely are eye-catching.
And Prita kind of stands up to her full, like, sitting on her haunches. She's probably like 4 feet tall. And she's over the top of you too, because she's on the raised platform. And then she kind of kind of gets down and sits with her paws crossed so that the collar is a little bit closer to you. And she says, I'd be happy to tell you where you can get a gemstone like this. But first, I need something from you. A fair trade of information, as it were.
A fair trade of information.
Right.
Well, as long as it's fair.
Absolutely. Either of you can choose to tell me. But my question is this. Who is your master?
Looks at Ravik. Because I don't know.
Well, I think that's a question that'd be easier for me to answer. maybe a discussion later I'd like to have with my friend Lucky here. He's got, regardless, it's no secret. My master, being a powerful being themselves, perhaps not one of my best relations, but a Myrid named Albahar. Have you heard of Albahar?
A question in answer has a different cost. But fair trade of information. This is a soul stone. I don't know how much your friend Andulasite has told you about the methods with which a witch chooses familiar, or whether they know themselves. But I was once like you. Or, rather, I was once like Thalindra. Or perhaps a piece of her. And now I rest here. And her paw kind of brushes the stone. 'Tis why you cannot separate a familiar from their witch. Otherwise it is death for both. And perhaps something for your friend Andulasite to remember to keep their familiar close by.
We will be sure to pass that little lesson along.
We definitely will impart that information. Thank you. For
Did you-
the exchange?
Did you want an answer to your question, Ravik?
Well, I fear there will be more to exchange for an answer. But again, as long
We
as
can
it's
do.
fair
We can do
exchange,
one more round. One more round should be fine. We can.
So, do I know of Albahar? Of course, I do. I know of all of those that find themselves in a witch's retinue.
which in a rich, he's in the retinue?
Not Thalindra's.
Mm-hmm.
I fear the question. I fear another question. I fear we're going to do this all day. It's the
Ravik.
problem.
Ravik. Fair trade?
Fair trade.
I've given
course.
you a piece of valuable information. I would
You have,
like
pretty.
this. And Prita's paw kind of lifts out, and you see like a tendril of magic form between you and Prita. And
No.
there is no such thing as spell slots in the reality of the world, but imagine that the energy of one of your spell slots is floating in the air between the two of you. Not permanently, just for today.
Oh, I don't see what need you would have.
What if I know my magic is not as perhaps related to what you do, but could I cover that for my friend here?
Yes. Just so you know, Ravik's spell slots are 3rd level.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
I have it to spare. It's not.
No, it's you answered when you technically covered the exchange for me the first time, so this feels fair.
Well,
And I think you
between
both
us.
I think you both learned something about witches too in this moment, because you offered something and immediately Prita agreed. While you two are going back and forth whether it was a good idea or not, Lucky, you feel the spell slot is pulled.
Oh
from
yeah,
you.
for sure. I know. I knew it the second I offered. It was not a yes or no. It was
Yeah. And you just see like suddenly like in Prita's palm like this white light energy, and she kind of tucks it down and is studying it for a moment, and then she just looks at you. I think I have the answer to my first question for you as well. Thank you, Lucky.
Well, one moment. That means
no, hold on.
two
Then I
questions
think actually,
answered.
This is a cat who could absolutely do this all day.
in terms of if we're doing the fair thing, then you just got something, then I think I should.
Oh, but that was payment. That was payment for
right,
Robert.
but you got something else out of it that was a bonus. So I think this is it.
Oh,
you got a little bit more than we did there.
You got a little,
Gets a little.
Well.
So I think if there's fair.
Make a persuasion. Make a persuasion check.
If Angelicite was with you, he'd have a heart attack in this moment. He would gain a heart and it would explode.
Can it be with advantage since it's the two of us?
I don't think
you can do it with advantage. Yeah.
Okay. Well, I rolled a 15 on the first die, and then. Okay. I don't know if Google Dice is just lying to me and giving me all really good dice rolls, but I'm not going to reload the page. So, that is a 22.
Okay.
Right, 15 plus 7. Yes.
Oh wow. Okay. Prita says, "Well, I suppose it is not giving too much more, Ravik, for you. You are looking for a witch named Morasand. They call her the Delusion Stream."
Well, that's for me?
You asked whose retinue your master was part of.
Well, I appreciate that. I was looking more for my friend Lucky here and there.
I smack him. We're not. We gotta get out. We gotta pull out.
Okay. And as Prita kind of
run away.
Prita goes back down into her calm crossed paws sit high above everybody else in the familiar terrace. And as she goes, she says, "Well, save a spot for me at dinner, Ravik. Perhaps we can converse some more. Or Lucky, if you would like some insight."
I would love that. That's an enticing proposition. Thank you.
You've been lovely to talk with.
Well, you did get me right after my afternoon snack.
Oh, well.
Is the bunny
and
missing?
On that note, we got well, isn't that Lucky? Right? Lucky? We should make ourselves square.
Oh, wow.
As you all turn to leave, we cut back to about.
Can we establish that we get out of the room and the door or out of the terrace or wherever we were and the door shuts and I'm I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. That was so dumb. Oh my god.
It's dumb, but it was exhilarating. I mean, didn't know you had it in you.
No, I know. I could do that all day.
Probably not.
So
here.
we had to pull out now. Mm-hmm. Oh god! And then I look at Visual, who's been here the whole time, and I want to kill myself. All of this has happened in this way.
Vigil Robert will walk past Vigil and sort of just stare him down, no words, and just keep walking right past him. Catch up with the rest of the
where
group.
are you going? We don't know where anything is.
I'll find my way.
Yeah, he says. Vigil says, "Well, Lucky, if you'd like to let him go on alone, I did keep track of where your friends were going. Unless you would like Ravik not to be lost."
Okay, Ravik, if you want to walk away dramatically, you can. But also, you could go to where we're saying. Up to you.
I'll be fine. Thank you.
Okay.
Lucky.
Okay.
Enigma, you have to help me find my way back. Okay.
Enigma was like,
having a moment.
Are we? Enigma said, "Where are we going?"
I have a key that needs to fit a door. Let's do a little bit of investigating and try not to piss anyone off while we're doing it.
He kind of looks up at the time. He says, "Well, perhaps we have time, I suppose." Well, sure. Go ahead and make an investigation check, Ravik. And then we cut back to Angelicite and the question from,
I'm going to use my dice.
I'm sure my friends are doing perfectly fine without me. Anyway, to answer your question,
While you say that, Yuna turns around and goes, "Oh, I think we may have lost some."
Ooh.
Yeah, I noticed. And I'm not surprised. Anyway, so you wanna like Jason, right? I was in that bubble. I saw who was in the bubble.
I just look suddenly at Bonnie and just go.
It doesn't register for Bonnie. Bonnie's got on 3 levels of exhaustion and 11 hit points. Like Bonnie's like setting a finger bone back in its socket.
You're spitting out blood as they go.
Yeah. Well, the problem is all of the HP damage that you took is purely mental. So, yeah.
Sometimes you have to let people figure things out for themselves. Am I very nervous about them? Yes, but that's not really my problem right now. So,
if they do not make it to the banquet, then they will not be under the protections for the change.
So I will have to find them right after this. Got it.
I will, if you are willing to answer my question, then I am willing to help your friends make sure they are at the banquet on time.
Well, I don't think that's exactly an equivalent deal, is it? You're asking a very sensitive question about my master.
Your friends will die.
You will help my friends, and you'll give me information about your master. Those are my terms.
Who are you? But
You're assuming I care about those people.
You are seeing Yuna try to summon the spell work of deal making, and you can also tell that this may be the first time that Yuna's ever done it.
Yep. My master is the Fae Treader. She's the domain of deal making. Don't try to short me. This is like the most confident you've ever seen a duel set ever in his entire life.
Make an intimidation check, because there will be an answer that Yuna gives you regardless, and then we'll see if she agrees to your terms. She says, "I only ask because the Thalindra was quite certain that the Baba Yaga was not a witch so much as she kind of looks around, was a hag."
I'm trying to be intimidating, but I rolled a 9, so I think my voice cracks right in the middle of it.
Okay.
Anyway, I'm sorry. I got like too carried away, and now I'm like flustered.
So if you call her the Fae Treader, then I assume that she came from the Feywild, but why is she here?
Well, the Fae has a quite tempestuous nature at the moment. As you know, it closed at some point, so she probably made the decision to come over here to be on this side.
Well, you know it's a witch's duty to bridge the gap between here and the other planes.
Sure, so why not bridge it from this side?
But I have a... is this a follow-up question? I might have a follow-up. Is this
Josh, can I roll deception? Because I'm purposely like trying really hard to talk around this. Because I don't know if Andulicite knows specifically, but even if he doesn't know, he's trying not to give anything to them they could use.
I would like you to roll deception on yourself.
Okay, on myself. Oh, Josh, what an interesting statement that is. What an interesting statement. Oh, I rolled a 15. Jesus.
It is enough for you in that to realize that you are playing so much against your own character here, because at no point in this conversation has Yuna given you the impression that she thinks that you are lying to her about anything.
Yeah.
And so like that need to kind of, I need to like beef up this lie. It's like, why am I doing that to this person?
I feel like morally he's just kind of like putting it on a little bit.
Yuna says, I only ask this follow-up question because I was reading a book, and the Baba Yaga is, she's in the Feywild still.
Well, I mean, certainly there are tales about your master in various places. That doesn't mean she's in 2 places at once.
How long has she been on the material? Because it's only been since the subversion ended. But there was a a journal of a woman who traveled to the Feywild in the last few years and made a deal with the Papithagia there.
Look, I concern myself with learning from my master, not her various histories of things. Maybe that's why you haven't gotten a film here yet.
Okay. Sorry. This way for the banquet hall. Kieran and Bonnie. Oh, are you both okay? You look a little peaked.
I felt better.
Oh,
Need freshen up.
There was a lot of trouble for them, and
oh, right. The devil. Well, let's see if this works then. And she kind of moves her hands together, and you see like this blossoming like white energy that then transfers to like this reddish pink energy, and she releases it out, and it falls over both you and Kieran and Bonnie, and both of you recover 18 hit points.
I kind of want to take Yuna to the side a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Yuna, you can't lie.
I choose not to.
You choose not to.
Well, I think that all mortals are capable of lying, but if I'm to be the witch of the heart and the dagger, I don't think that there is anything more truthful than a dagger to the heart or an expression of love.
Wow, that yeah, that's very straight to the point. Look, I would make a deal with you if it was strong enough, if it was worth it, but I will not cross my master. I owe her everything. Everything.
But I would never cross Thalindra either. I understand that.
So, let us not make deals about that. But other things.
Okay, I was just concerned how Baba Yaga could be in two places at once. It seems quite powerful.
You know, the Fae are tricky like that. And I just like wink and like walk away now. Now I don't want to talk about this anymore.
Yeah, as she kind of like lets you walk away, and she moves.
I feel like I nailed it right at the end there. I stumbled a little bit,
She's
but
still
I feel like I nailed it.
guiding you guys in the right direction, but
He like trips a little bit. Like he really is trying to be cool in this moment. I think he failed a little bit.
Eventually, she gets you all to the entrance to the banquet, which is like these three massive like arched doorways, and there's double doors that are both open, and they're all opening out into this larger chamber. And she says, well, I'm going to go make sure that the other guests have arrived. The banquet should run through the several courses through dessert, and then the time will change shortly after. As soon as the banquet ends, I would recommend leaving the chamber, because whatever protections may be in place for you will fade. Then, as you have entered under the auspices of this time, and the deal making of the other time is slightly different.
I appreciate.
When you
your
say leave,
guidance.
you mean leave to our chambers, or
You-
leave to domicile altogether?
Yes, you will. If you were to attempt to leave the mansion after the clock change, you will find that it is not in the place where you entered. This mansion splits its time between the continent of Highwall and the continent of Glacia.
Right.
Are you confident you can track down our friends? Do you need a hand?
She closes her eyes for a second. Yes, Ravik is about to enter himself into a trap, even though the cat is trying to tell him the right way to go. And
How bad is the trap? Is it really bad, or is it?
For
is it
someone
funny?
of his constitution, perhaps more of the pleasant kind.
Oh, right. Yeah, you should really go get him. I think it could be very dangerous to just leave him around here.
But your friends Lucky and Vigil will be arriving shortly. He is guiding correctly.
Oh, is he now? Okay. I'm just like smiling to myself, and you all are like, "What the fuck is wrong with him?"
All right, Yuna kind of leaves you all three outside the entrance to the banquet hall. You can go in at any time that you like, or you can stand here and have a conversation before you enter.
Yeah. All right.
So I have a question.
Yes.
What happened
Anything
to
for
the
you,
world
Mr.
seed?
Rifton?
What happened to the world
Is
seed?
it honest, Josh? Do we still have it?
So you have one half and Lucky has the other half.
The half.
Is it healed?
No.
No.
Mm-mm.
We're gonna have to talk to her about it. Now, I feel like you both could use a little bit of coaching here. Don't give anything. Don't make any deals. I am allowed to arbitrate anything for you. So if they ask something of you, ask me to arbitrate for you. I will make sure there's no tricky words or they don't take too much from you or something goes awry. I'm used to this, okay?
What if they say, like, what do you want to eat? Would you like some more of this?
Okay, maybe that's a little literal. That's probably fine. But if they're like, what is your greatest desire to eat in all the realms? Don't fucking do that.
What would you get for more of these ribs?
What would
Don't
you give for more of these ribs? Classic. God, that's a good one. I should write that down. Anyway, right. Bonnie, are you gonna be okay? I like touch your arm.
Bonnie's just been like staring into the middle distance for like
I know.
all of this conversation.
Honey, I'm sorry it was so hard on you, but we're here for you.
I'm sure I'll feel this a bit more later, but I'm just so unbelievably tired right now in Duelist.
Well, let's get some food and you just leave everything to me and I'll take care of it for you. I'll take care of it for both of you.
Josh, does the room have like, I saw this today and now I'm like, this is absolutely something Bonnie would do if she was this tired. Like little finger bowls, like to wash your hands in the room.
We're not in there yet.
So if you go ahead and you're entering into the dining room.
Not quite yet. We're waiting for
not there
you.
yet.
You do see like there are people at the entrances to the banquet hall who are standing there with like they are young men, women,
Beautiful.
and otherwise beautiful,
Yes.
wearing as little clothing as appropriate. And they seem to be painted completely metallically golden. And they have like
I feel like that's appropriation
Yeah.
of my people, but that's fine. I'm just kidding.
they have like meticulously
How does that
clean.
meet health code?
How's it feel? There's like meticulously clean towels draped across their arms, and they each are holding a tray. And there are trays of like finger dipping bowls as you enter in, Bonnie, but that's through the doors. You see that?
Yeah, we're not there yet.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I'm just holding your wrist slightly to give you some comfort.
Yeah. As we're going past like increasingly nude people, Bonnie's like, I feel a bit overdressed.
No, you're fine. Here, do you want to hold Dottie?
Sure.
Okay, I'll give you Dottie. She's very comforting.
Dottie like gets handed over to you, Bonnie, and just kind of nuzzles down in your arms.
Wait, did
Yeah,
we get
but-
Rodney? You have Rodney still?
Yeah, Rodney's
Yeah, he's in my
Karen's.
pocket.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, Bonnie's on autopilot petting the
Yep.
chicken.
Yeah, like a weighted blanket.
Yeah. So as you all stand outside of the banquet hall,
Yep.
knowing that Lucky and Vigil are not too far behind you, Avik, what was your roll for your investigation check?
Oh, I rolled a 21, 18 plus 3.
Okay. So you leave the area of the Familiar's Terrace and start kind of wandering, and it doesn't take you very long to realize that you are not. You thought that you were kind of going back in the direction of the the guest chambers where your rooms were, and you feel like maybe you were supposed to go upstairs when you went downstairs, and you were supposed to take a left when you took a right, but you are in a different area of the mansion now and are completely turned around. And Enigma kind of just riding along your shoulder says, what are you exactly like? What are you looking for exactly? Like, there's a lot of doors, Ravik. There's the whole hallway has doors.
Hey, listen, this is what happened while I was trapped in this freaking fantasy bubble. And I run Enigma down exactly Albahar's request and the imagery of the key, everything that happened. And he is looking for a specific door that the key is supposed to unlock in the witch's home. Now, I'm not planning on trying to rob this witch outright, but I want to sort of get an idea of what I'm looking for and what I might need to use the key on, if that makes sense. Okay.
So let me I'm just spitballing here. So you have a witch, a very powerful witch. You're in her house. And then this other guy who's like your kind of master, issue thing, who also might be in service or in partnership with another witch, has asked you to unlock a door in this witch's house.
That's the gist of it. I mean, I don't think I stuttered.
Do you think at all that might be a bad idea?
Well, do you think me being locked away at the bottom of the ocean with my ability to breathe underwater stripped away is a good idea?
Okay.
Because that's probably the simplest form of torture that I can think of. This being's been alive for thousands of years. He's probably got a little bit more inventive ways of torturing a half-elf.
Okay. Let me see the key.
All right. I'll show him the key. Did it manifest after I came out of the...
Yeah. You reach into your pocket and you pull out a very nondescript brass key that was not in your possession before.
This is what we're working with.
Enigma kind of gets down at it, like puts his snout against the key and kind of feels the metal.
I was going to cast a detect magic, but then the nice mountain lion stole my last available mode of magic. So
no, Lucky gave that, not you.
Oh no, I still have one.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Let me unmark that.
Yeah. Enigma kind of looks at it and says, the key wants you to find the lock.
The key wants. The key wants.
Well, I mean, are we like, we can anthropomorphize all we would like to, Ravik, but in this moment, what is it? Like, the key will guide you to the lock.
Oh, okay. Well, thank you for the insight. So
but
you're
not letting the key guide. I don't actually. He hits your paw, or he hits your hand with his paw, and the key kind of flies into the air and then suddenly floats right in front of your vision and is pointing down this hallway.
Okay, I wasn't gonna go unlocking doors right this second, but fuck it, let's go. Okay, let's see what we're about to get ourselves into.
Okay. And as you begin to walk, the key kind of floats ahead of you, takes another left down a staircase, around and into this like tower that rises up through a spiral staircase up to an upper level. And then you kind of find yourself on a walkway, like parapet on the edge of the mansion, the roof off to your right, as you're crossing over towards another taller tower that's at the far northeastern corner of the mansion. And the key kind of wobbles there at the door, and you know that like there's no other like exits from this space. Whatever door you're trying to unlock is within this tower.
Mm-hmm. Can I try to listen to see if there's anything I can hear on the other side of the tower?
Yeah, make a perception check.
Oh, I can definitely do that.
with advantage because Enigma will help you.
Advantage. A natural 20, 24.
Okay. Yeah, it is like far below you. So like from this point, you can kind of see that the mansion's like the equivalent of like 6 stories tall. So like 70 feet or 80 feet below you, the gardens spread out into the distance. And you can kind of sense that like in the same way that Indira had like that bubble protecting her university, there's not a bubble here, but you get the sense that this magic spreads from the mansion out in all these directions, and the grass is green and beautiful, and the hedges are wonderful, and there's flowers blooming, and the smell is wafting everywhere. And just on the edge of that, it suddenly just fades into the rocky scree of the mountains that this mansion is nestled in. This is the witch's realm extends out to a certain point, and then beyond that is wildlands. And all you hear is the whispering of wind and the far distant like laughter and chittering of lovers below you.
So what do you think is on the other side of this door?
I don't know. It seems to be where the key wants to go. Somewhere in there.
Well, I guess before we switch over to whatever this place becomes, now is the time to sort of poke the bear. So let's do it.
Okay.
And I'll guide the key towards the hole.
Well, as you go to kind of push the key in, like the key is like trying to go through the door, not to this door for the lock.
Oh, is this an enchanted door? Can I?
You go and the
locker open?
The door is unlocked.
Oh, okay. Well, I'll open the door.
Okay. You open the door and the key immediately flies in, and you see a cupboard in the corner of this room, and the key is kind of hovering in front of the cupboard. And it would like for you to put it in the lock.
Well, you only live once. I will guide the key towards the lock.
Okay.
Enigma, keep an eye out.
Okay.
And let me know if you hear anything, please.
Okay. So you go to put the key in the lock, and the key hits the lock, turns, and then vanishes as the cupboard just like clicks open just a little bit and is sitting there slightly open.
Okay, I will step to the side and slowly.
You find yourself in Narnia.
Exactly. Open the cupboard.
Okay. You open the cupboard, and there is some dusty old cloaks or coats and things hanging in this cupboard. There's a couple shelves that have like bundled up like journals or whatever. At the very base of this cupboard is a pail of water.
Okay. I'll look into the pail of water. See if anything. Oh, wait. Can I cast Detect Magic, my last?
Yeah. You cast Detect Magic, and nothing in this cupboard is magical except for the pail. And you get the sense that like it is the same properties as any kind of teleportation magic that you may know.
Teleportation magic. Okay. If I look into it, do I?
You look into it, and for just you see like your reflection staring back, and for just a moment you see like the water kind of ripple, and your reflection ripples, and then suddenly like the tendril rising up as a little water weird looks up at you, and then vanishes down into it as well, knowing that you here have unlocked a doorway inside of Thalindra's manor for Albahar's service to get through.
Oh no.
Behind you, you hear Enigma like taps you on the shoulder, and and then goes, I didn't hear them before they got here. And then you hear a voice, well, Ravik, if you wanted in my chambers, all you had to do was ask.
I think that is very generous of you, Lady.
Oh no, you turn and it's not Thalindra. You see the like beautiful form with 9 tails coming out at the base as Ryoshi is there and says, I was hoping, Ravik, that we would make these types of agreements at the banquet about who we would be spending the evenings with, but if you would like to skip dinner, I'm more than happy to be of appeasement.
Oh, Ryoshi, I can't say that I'm not intrigued and flattered, to say the least. I think it would be rude to Thalindra and the rest of the retinue if I skipped dinner. But my curiosity has gotten the best of me.
I think it would be more rude for Thalindra to know why you were snooping around in her cupboard.
Well, I've got nothing to hide here, and no shame about my predicament that I'm in. I'm sure if I explained my situation and the fact that another member of another retinue was willing to betray them, Thalindra might be a bit understanding.
Oh, Ravik, you do not know the ways of riches. They're always seeking to undermine or betray one another.
Oh, so this is just natural? This is normal behaviors?
Of course. This is a gift from the deluge herself, this cupboard. Thalindra gave it to me to watch over. But you've unlocked the cupboard because we did not have the key.
Well, looks like I helped you all open a risky cupboard you couldn't get into.
You're welcome.
She kind of walks up. They walk up to you and just kind of put their arms on your shoulders. Sweet summer child. You may find in this moment peace here from me. And at dinner, you may find peace from Thalindra. But I will let you know that come nightfall, I will be the first to eat your heart.
Well, that is a terrifying proposition. I'm sad to say my heart belongs to another. That might be an issue.
Ryoshi kind of stands up to her full height, and their body kind of shifts and changes a little bit bigger, a little bit stronger. Is it possible to give your heart only to yourself, then?
I don't think you really understand me as much as you think you do.
Well, I will understand it quite well this evening. Or you can be friendly now.
Oh,
and
please,
I will make
Jace
sure
is,
you are safe. Oh, no.
Are you... Uh-oh.
Yeah, I'll hold for a second. Jace is having technical issues.
Oh, no. Looks like you are, too.
Yeah, they can probably wrap their scene.
Yeah, we'll finish up here and then we'll... Yeah, Ryoshi says, we can make a deal and I will protect you from this evening's endeavors. Or you can walk free and we will see where the chips fall.
And Dulisat's been very clear about making deals while we're in this manner. But I'm never one to back down from a challenge. You got yourself a deal, Miss Ryoshi.
Wow. We have a little time there for dinner then.
Get a lot of work done in a little time, trust me.
And the door closes behind you as Enigma is thrown off of your shoulder. Enigma is thrown off of your shoulder and out the door before it closes.
I'm not gonna throw him off.
No. Ryoshi did it.
Sorry, little guy.
Enigma kind of flies out, and you hear him trying to like claw his way back in, but the door is locked. As Ryoshi's form kind of shifts and changes to something ultimately very pleasing to Ravik as we fade from
Thanks. No,
we fade from this moment. And we'll go ahead and give Lucky a moment to try to reconnect, and then we'll come back to finish up this scene. Well, actually,
I'm sure Ravik is doing perfectly fine.
Yeah. Well,
he's fine.
What's the worst trouble he could get himself into?
I'm his best buddy.
Being marked by one of Thalindra's huntresses is probably the worst trouble that you could possibly find yourself in.
I'm going to kill you when you get back. You won't have to worry about your master eating your heart or anything like that, because I'm going to kill you.
Because as we know, like kitsune have a tendency to kill those they mate with. So,
because you follow the
tendency. It's not a guarantee.
Whoa!
Yeah.
What did I do? Wait, it's a sliding thing.
Oh.
Jesus had been covered the whole time.
So
Lucky was in the cover.
Was that I just didn't bring? That's my laptop, and I didn't bring my charger to this house.
Oh.
And then I was like, at some point I'll have to swap, because I figured that out, But then I was so invested in what was happening, I forgot.
Well,
so now I'm on the Chromebook.
I think you only missed Ravik deciding to make the deal to be a companion of Ryoshi's for the evening.
No, I didn't have to do that happen.
Yeah.
I knew. I knew what would happen.
Yeah. All right. As we kind of cut away from this blacking out of this scene, we go back. Andalus, Kieran, Bonnie eventually hear the sound of Lucky and Vigil approaching the outside of the banquet hall, and Vigil says, well, I guess my tracking skills have not been lost just because I no longer look like a ranger.
Where's Ravik?
Oh, Lucky?
Oh. I don't know. He decided to go
Ravik.
his own way, but separately.
Give you some privacy? I see.
No.
Well, you just came here, both of you, so.
Wait.
I tap into the earbud for you, Lucky, and I go, did you go to the garden?
As Vigil say, we were all together and then we got separated. We were just coming back together all at once. Yeah.
Separated together, the two of you. Okay. And came back.
Which begs the question, where is Ravik?
Ravik is...
you're together and then Ravik left. I see.
Ravik, I don't know what you're thinking at that. Ravik...
I really didn't think that was going to work out. Oh, yeah, that makes sense.
I'm sorry, what?
Huh? You're great. Thanks for coming back by leading Lucky back. That was very impressive that you're able to go through a witch's thing.
Well, you all were not exactly quiet in your departure, talking the whole time. The echoes through the hallways. Easy to track.
Ravik found out good. Ravik found out the information about his situation, and I don't know, maybe you needed to process that mentally, emotionally, spiritually.
From who?
From the familiar.
You were talking to her familiar without me?
Mm-hmm.
And then you got information, so you made a deal. You got information. You bargained information?
Wait, I can make deals?
No, you cannot make deals. No one can make deals without me helping them.
Oh.
This is my whole thing.
We did. It was no deal. It wasn't like that.
Did you exchange something? Yes. That's a deal. You made a deal in a witch's freaking domain. Do you know how dangerous that is? You have to be careful.
Fair? It went really well.
No, babe, deal making's not
terrifying.
cheating.
I mean, you're alive and you're here, and
Honestly,
seem fine. Memories intact.
Sorry,
You should remember everything.
I don't want to share. I don't know. I think Ravik got helpful information out of it. I got what I kind of was looking for there.
Okay. Well, going into this dinner, let's.
It was pretty nice, familiar, all things given.
That's
Poor
the
Captain wants to
heart
eat
and.
you.
Well, I mean, yes, she's a lovely person, and I'm sure her familiar is also lovely. But just be careful.
Is Dottie a part of your soul?
What?
Am I part of your soul?
Why are you just dropping? Is this deflection because you two went to the gardens? If you don't tell me you went to the gardens and you did go to the gardens, I'm gonna freak out. Are you trying to throw me off on purpose? Because I don't know the answer to that. Now I got tears in my eyes a little bit.
I truly cannot stress you enough. The gardens were not went to. I'm asking because the familiar is wearing that collar and it's a soul stone, and they said that they were part of Thalindra, like they were part of her soul, and they said that Dottie, you would know how that worked. I was just wondering if you don't want to answer the question, that's fine.
Me and Dottie are we're not normal witch and familiar. I think, at least. I don't
Okay.
know. That's what I think.
Do you not know?
How me and Dottie found each other was very unusual. So.
I didn't know there was a usual way for this sort of thing.
It's the soul thing, I think. Dottie seems to be more of a free agent that's choosing to be your familiar.
Well, it's probably because I'm so amazing.
Well, Lucky, I don't remember anything from before I was a familiar, so I can't answer that question for you.
Yeah, we both don't.
But Andalus might be able to answer it. Can you?
Josh, I don't think I know.
No.
No, I can't. I genuinely don't know.
You would tell me if you did?
Yes, of course I would tell you. I would do anything. We're tied together. You were there. You were there.
Okay.
Sorry, I didn't mean to open.
Maybe you think that you think the Baba Yaga would tell us?
No, she absolutely wouldn't tell us. But I mean, I haven't asked either. But I don't know. Maybe she would. I feel like that's asking a lot. I don't know. I already owe her so much, and I just don't like to push too hard.
Okay.
But if you want me to ask her, I will ask her.
Well, if I'm not a normal familiar, because I'm not a piece of your soul, then what am I? And why did they say you were two-souled? What did that mean?
I don't know what that meant. And
Maybe your Dottie's familiar.
I really don't think that's the answer. Of all the answers we could fish out of the sea, pardon my metaphor, I really don't think that's the proper conclusion. Maybe you're Rodney's familiar. How does that make you feel?
You would love that. Why
Earth
are you asking?
elemental.
Damn it, he would love that.
He's an earth elemental. Of course I'm going to end up being his familiar. It's just going to take some time.
Bonnie's going to kind of come out of her fog that she's in right now, and
These
she's going to
idiots
go,
fighting.
hey guys, where's Ravik?
Ravik?
Right.
Ravik is probably...
Ravik got. I'm sorry. Vigil, if you understand what happened better than me, please explain. I feel like I turned to Ravik and I went, that conversation went really well, and he went, yes, and I went, okay, and then he went, I'm really mad and I'm going to storm off now, and I went, what? And he went, goodbye, and then left. And I don't know the context of anything else that happened.
I think it may have something to do with me. Not like that.
What do you mean?
Not like that, Andalus.
Oh, well, that's boring.
Oh, okay. Well, maybe it was like that. I don't know.
Oh my god, I knew it!
What? Stop.
Okay, sorry. I got too excited.
No. What do you mean?
Well, he gave me an odd look before he walked away, and then he left.
He's jealous.
What does he have to be jealous of, Andalus?
Nothing.
You're handsome.
But Rovik would be jealous.
Oh, you think Robert's attractive? Anyway,
Yeah, I mean...
No,
I'm like holding Bonnie's hand through this whole thing, like so tightly.
I look over at Bonnie and go, there's nothing we can contribute to this conversation.
I don't know, maybe he's not over the two identity. We didn't really get to explain that to anyone. Hi, this is Vigil, by the way, everyone.
Hi, Vigil.
And it was Vigil the whole time.
I was suspicious
yes.
of you, and I was right.
Well, yes, I've met Kieran as well as Rovik, but
but like as everybody, both parts.
Yeah, but they knew Vigil before they knew Sage.
Right, I know that. I'm trying to. Okay.
Yes, but I'm as long as it is because he feels that I betrayed him by pretending to be somebody that I am not, versus he is imagining some kind of betrayal of my presence.
Oh, I'm sure it was the first one.
It might also be the cop thing. He seems like someone who's probably not be loving that. So
yeah, lucky it does not take an insight check for you to know that Vigil is very done with this conversation.
Me too. I immediately turn and go, well, we should probably go to this banquet now.
Yeah, and I'm an automaton. Isn't that interesting? Anyway, I'm not going to put my glamour back. I don't feel like it.
Shouldn't we find Rovik?
Yeah.
Someone to find Rovik?
Well, the only person qualified to find Ravik is Yuna. And she should be on her way to get him. Let's all be really honest with ourselves. Do we think Ravik might take a little longer to arrive?
I could see Rovik getting distracted.
Yeah, I feel like he might be fashionably late.
Boys his age have a lot of ardor to work out of their system.
Mm-hmm.
Ardor is one word for it. All right.
All right. You all enter into the banquet hall.
And he does have Enigma to watch out for him.
Yeah, exactly. Enigma will watch him and everything. I'm sure he'll be perfectly fine.
Yeah, Dottie says...
You know what, actually, speaking of that, you know what I'll do? Wait, hold on. I have to check because my spell slots, because I have so few, I'm sure. And I gave one away.
You did give one away.
You did
to a lion. To a lion.
Okay. Am I gonna spend my final 3rd level spell of the day doing this?
Yes.
Or maybe
Okay.
you want
For
to
the
wait till
drama.
later and then
Well, yeah,
save
you
it
might
for
want to
the
wait.
clock sticking.
Save it in case someone poisons the punch bowl.
That would be too boring for a witch to do. They
You
don't get any
think
info.
I'm sorry. No. Implying I would just think the punch bowl at this fucking establishment is not always spiked. In the odd case would be
It's spiked with something. It's not poison. Yeah.
Yeah. Andalus, you know that Yuna gave you her word, whether you trust that or not. So it's up to you.
I do. For Yuna, I do trust it because she's so straightforward and I've seemingly tested it.
If he's gone longer than the next 10 minutes, I'll send to either him or Yuna or Enigma. Is that fair?
I think that's fine. Yeah, and we can, me and Dottie could go track him down if we needed to.
Right.
All right, so you guys enter into the dining hall, and you find yourselves in this massive chamber with high vaulted ceilings. At the back, there's a large staircase that spirals up in a half helix to a second floor, which has open air exits out to balconies, which overlook the gardens and the lands around the mansion, where there's like fireworks soundlessly going off outside the windows and lighting this chamber in kind of reds and blues and purples and yellows with each of their flashes. There are massive statues of embracing lovers lining the outer walls, and the ceiling is like a Sistine Chapel of pleasure, desire, romance, flesh, with countless paintings of lovers of all kinds in various states of courtship and embrace. You are not the first people in the chamber. There are several members of the retinue already here. You see a couple nymphs and naiads, one of them looking familiar to Bonnie, the Furies, Meg, that you recognize Meg, Kieran, but then the other two are here as well as Eros and Nemesis. Ryoshi is not present yet. And then there's a massive table at the center under this enormous chandelier with thousands upon thousands of lit candles on it. And then at the back chamber, you see the favors table, behind which a large bear is sitting behind the table, and there's a spread of magical items before them.
Is this a familiar bear to the players, not the characters?
To the players.
Is this Sigmund?
To the players, he looks like Sigmund.
Josh, tell me that's motherfucking Sigmund the bear.
Well, you have to go talk to him.
Oh my god, this is the best day of my fucking life. I can't believe I remember that damn bear's name. Holy shit.
Bother.
But as you're kind of coming into the chamber, immediately some of the waiters or waitresses with their golden painted skin are walking around with like hors d'oeuvres and glasses of champagne and wine that you are more than welcome to take part in. And you may explore the chamber. You may check the favors table. You can talk to any of the retinue or anybody that's here or yourselves. Yeah.
And to clarify, we each get a favor, right?
You each got a token. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Josh, can I roll to chug a glass of champagne surreptitiously so that I get the benefit of that for my psyche, but that maybe not everyone notices that I'm doing that?
Yeah, go ahead and make a sleight of hand.
In a way that would suggest I am so fucking uncomfortable with everything that has happened in the past 12 hours.
Yeah, a sleight of hand, and it'll be against everybody's passive perception.
Don't even bother, dude. Don't even bother, man. There's no way. I rolled a 10.
Everybody notices. Everybody notices Lucky.
13, so if you're blind, yeah, brother. Yeah. I mean,
let me see if I pick up on it.
Bonnie, what's your passive?
No. Josh, I rolled a -1.
Well, no,
no,
it's whatever your passive is, but it'd be -6 to your passive.
Oh.
Which it's not going to be there. Yeah. Yeah. So everybody notices, except for Bonnie, perhaps. Lucky, like.
I feel like Bonnie went and sat at the table.
Grab a champagne and then just chug it.
I could sit down.
Yeah. But those are the things around the table.
I go and I pat Lucky on the shoulder, and then I just go to the favor table.
Okay. You walk up to the favor table, and this bear sitting behind it is reading a book. And sees you kind of walk up, and he closes the book and he says, "Oh, hello. Welcome to the banquet hall. This is the favor table for Thalindra's guests this evening. My name is Siegfried. How may I help you?"
No, it is the hearted dagger. I feel the dagger in my chest. No, this is the betrayal most foul. Oh, God. Oh, Siegfried, it's so nice to meet you. I'm so glad I don't have any other bears to compare to. You're all by yourself.
Yep. He kind of motions to the table in front of you, and you see like a smattering. There's several potions and things, but you see as like there are 9 like purely magical items here that you could choose from. And he says, if you have a favor from the witch, or one with which you have been gifted from one of her retinue for conversation or favors of their own kind, you may exchange one favor for one item present.
I do, and I want first pick.
Oh.
I'm gonna look.
Well, all right. So what you see before you, and this is for everybody. So the first magical item that you see is a pot of ink and a tattoo needle. You see a book with a leather strap and a gold clasp. You see there's a stone that's floating above a padded pillow, and it's just kind of slowly revolving above this padded pillow. You see a cape that's kind of like a hat, like a one-shoulder cape that looks like it would be worn by a bard or someone kind of fashionable. You see a shining pair of bracers. There's a necklace with a series of 5 beads on it that are each kind of purplish, like they're almost filled with like this purplish miasma that's moving within them and kind of shimmering. You see a ring that looks like wind or waves racing across a platinum surface with emeralds in between where the waves or wind are blowing across the surface of the ring. There's a wand that is very nondescript. It's kind of just a white ivory wand. And then you see a cloak that looks very basic. It's kind of navy blue in color with 2 embroidered gold wings on the back.
Gosh.
Yeah.
How many
Can
lists?
this token only be spent here?
Yeah, this is a token for the favor table.
This is the arcade.
I mean,
table.
it is a solid gold token, so you can get its worth in gold if you'd like to somewhere else.
I just my interpretation of what we were told before we're given them is that it is a favor token.
It is
so that we would open a favor.
Yeah, it is it is Thalindra's way of paying you off for a debt that you did not know that she had found herself in. Like, you didn't know that she had found herself into it because you kicked a devil out of her mansion, so she paid you for it before a deal could be made.
Gotcha. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I can't cash this in at a later date.
Token is tied to these specific things.
Yeah.
Okay, got it.
But you do see like several of the other, like the retinue and the entourage, because there's also like random members of the couples or whatever that are here as well. You see about 20 people. They also have tokens, and you see some of them are exchanging them. Yeah. So there's ways to get more tokens, but these are 5 that you guys have.
Mr. Bear, you can't tell me anything extra about any of these, I suppose. It's the buyer's choice.
Yes, well, I can tell you that some of these magical items are one of a kind and are somewhat non-describable until someone with appropriate magical essence unlocks their powers. For instance, this pot of ink and tattoo needle is a very unique item that I'm not quite sure what it does, but it is quite magical. This book has the potential to be any number of tomes. The person who likes the book would place their hand on it and determine a component of their being that they would like to improve, and the book would become an instruction manual for improving that component of themselves.
Oh my god, I need it. I don't care about the other things. Give me the book. Give me the self-help book. I never needed something so bad my whole life.
He goes through the other. He says, "This is a Medisansi stone. It is a very it's not a common magical item, but it is well known enough. This one is particularly the stone of reserve. Mages may find it quite useful. This cape was left behind by a certain bard from the land of Illyria. It is magically a cape of the Montbank. It gives the dimension door ability, which apparently they were quite well known for. This is a...
Let's go! Let's go!
These are bracers...
To close behind it, they said, all right, put it on the paper table.
That's so funny.
This is
It's
a
lost and found and now
within
party
30
favor.
days.
this is the this is the lost and found table. That's pretty exactly what it is.
That's so
This is
funny.
these are bracers of defense. These are beads of force, which can trap and harm your enemies. This is commonly known as a ring of evasion. That wand is a wand of wonder. And these are this cloak here is the wings of flying.
All right, I will take the book.
Okay. He kind of.
No second pick for me today.
Would you like me to wrap the book for you?
Nope, I got
Okay.
it. I'm all good.
He hands the book over to you and then holds out his hand for the favor.
I give it to him.
Okay. He takes the token and he puts it in a pot next to him.
What is the pot? It's not a honey pot.
It's not. It's a gold pot. There's no honey in it.
I feel disappointed.
Honey
that I
was
don't know
meticulously
why.
scrubbed out.
Yeah, the gold is something like honey. Interesting. Okay, that's my favoring. I come up to the others with the book, and I'm real happy about it.
What you get?
Self-help book.
Wait, Josh.
We gotta keep Endula's sight far away from that fighting pit with the multi-level marker in it.
Kieran, yeah, Kieran.
Yeah.
Friend? No. I disagree, actually. I
Yeah.
strongly
You think
disagree. And I
Do you
think
think I'm not in an MLM, a Baba Yaga based MLM? Do you think that's not maybe what happened?
I think that's actually maybe the only way Corinne could ever be defeated is by recruiting Andulicite and Baba Yaga must come to
Yeah.
rescue him.
And Andulicite's so bad he tanks the whole business. He gives
Honestly,
away too much
it's
product.
a decade later. Corinne's probably a Warlock patron by now.
That's
to be
true.
honest.
She probably is.
Yeah.
It's
No,
not
I'd buy that.
bad.
Yeah,
I'd buy that.
absolutely. Yep.
Does anybody
It's
else?
canon now.
Anybody else approach the table?
Did Vigil get a?
Vigil wasn't in the memory. He didn't fight in the devil fight.
Right. Okay. I'm gonna turn to him and go. Is there anything on the table that is speaking very strongly to you?
Well, I've heard that the Medisanti stones would be quite helpful for you. I can imagine that you would get great use out of that. The bracers, perhaps, if I'm not around, that would help protect you.
Wait, I was asking for. You're so sweet. I was asking for you if there's anything you want.
Oh, he kind of looks across the table again. I kind of already have the ability to do this, and he touches the ring. The necklace, perhaps. He's looking at the bead of force necklace. Would be quite easy to control a battlefield with these.
Okay, done. And I will pass the token off to
Oh, okay.
Siegfried.
Siegfried takes it and he says, would you like to wrap the gift for your beloved?
Bear clocked you. That bear clocked you.
Vigil says, that won't be necessary, I think.
No, I think he knows. I think the jig's up on making it a spice, but thank you.
Oh, okay. Vigil
Very
kind of
kind.
takes it up. Thank you. This is will be very useful. And he kind of goes to kind of clasp it, but he can't get his hand on
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Move his hair out of the way. It's cute. It's romantic for sure.
Good. He kind of puts his hand on it. And he's like, and there's 4 beads on it. So it's like each one is kind of like a swirling purple. It doesn't clash with his skin, but it kind of is the same skin tone as he has.
Okay.
Gosh.
Yeah.
We've discussed this in the past, that one of Bonnie's more formative moments after she became a mother, one of the impetuses for her deciding to seek adventure with Harold once again was a play that she saw in the Capitol with with a couple of her children. Can I roll to see if she recognizes the cape? If it
The
seems
cape?
at all familiar.
I think as much love as Bonnie has for that play, like that there's a character in the play that you're quite familiar with that Bonnie maybe didn't have a wonderful opinion of. I don't know, but there's a character named Juridan, who was a.
What did Bonnie think of him? No. What does Bonnie think of the character Juridan? I need to know. He was. He was an only child.
Okay, we're okay. Let's say this conversation came up at some point, like with the group at a different time.
Sure.
So it's like this is in character.
Better not have come up with the group. Better not have come up with the full group.
Oh, true. When Lucky's not there, we talk about theater.
Yeah.
This is when Lucky stalked off after the mother.
Yeah.
You think Lucky hates theater, but it's not.
This is canonically when after you said I had an angel come to me. This is when This is the conversation that happened when Lucky was gone for an hour before Angela's like.
Yeah, it kind of spun out of. Well, I've always felt I was special. I was always waiting for something like this to happen. But then so the play came up, and. So there was this one character. I really couldn't quite tell where they were coming at it from a writer's perspective. It just felt like anytime the plot was feeling a little bit slow, they would have him do something crazy, and
but
then it would go completely off the rails.
But this cape does bear a strong resemblance to the one that the actor wore as Juridan.
And I think it would look.
Play me. Oh.
I think it would look really good on Harold.
Okay. So you go up to change it out, and Siegfried, in the exchange, would you like me to wrap this for your beloved?
Yes, please. I'm not very good at that.
He kind of reaches underneath and pulls out this beautiful, like on one side, gold wrapping paper, but when the light hits it, it has like a checkerboard pattern, but it's all the same color of gold, but the texture is different on the pattern. And so it creates that. And on the back side, it is silver with this like bar pattern. And he carefully wraps it and then seals it with this wax seal at the top. And then hands it over to you. I'm sure that they will find this a wonderful gift.
Oh, yeah, I just want to make sure he stays warm, you know?
Well, that is not a large cape. Hopefully he is a small man.
Oh, he is.
Oh, good.
Thank you very much.
All right. Kieran, you want to take advantage of the favors table while you're here?
Yes, I'm debating between two things, one of which I know I had said to you in private conversation or something thereabouts. Mm-hmm. But one of the others is intriguing. I'll take the cape of flying.
Okay. You get the cape of flying, and you exchange it out, and he says, this will look quite dashing on a young swordsman.
I can at least fight things in the air now.
Yeah. And the beauty of this cape is that when you activate it, the embroidered wings come out and the cape itself vanishes as these two wings will appear on your back, but they will be like stitched embroidery wings that kind of flare
That's
out
so
behind
cool.
you.
I love that.
That's really cool.
Wanting something to let Kieran fly because anything in the air wooden sword on the ground.
Yeah.
Kieran Rifton is the coolest man alive.
Yeah.
I stand by that.
As you guys you have 10 or 15 minutes or so of dealing with the favors table after coming in here, eventually you hear an announcement. Like your presence wasn't announced because no one really knows you necessarily. But you hear an announcement of and the retinue of one of the priests says, and the retinue of Thalindra, Ryoshi, the kitsune, and her companion for the evening, Ravik Seaborn. And you all watch as Ravik and Ryoshi enter the room.
I drop my book to the ground, so my book just falls out of my hands as I look.
And Ravik, you enter in and see the group over there, and Ryoshi says, after a little exercise, I could use some hors d'oeuvres. Would you like anything?
No, I appreciate it. I think I'll catch up with my my group here.
Absolutely. I will let you know, Robik, that our deal is for protection. You would want to leave right after the dessert course if you would like to survive the night.
I'll take that into account. Thank you. Can I say that while we had our encounter, I used my mind link just to make the experience even more intense.
Yes. So you have a mind link active on Ryoshi. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That
And,
can't go wrong.
Well, I just want to see what's going on in that kitsune
It's
head.
true. It's true. It's true.
Yeah. So what you get from having a doorway into the kitsune's head is that there is a side to them that is barely contained behind a protective barrier that you don't understand, but it is not one of Ryoshi's own creation.
Okay.
And the
all right.
only reason you still walk and the only reason she didn't kill you when they found you in his chamber was because of that protective barrier.
Cool. That's good to know.
Like ultimately what you have here is Ryoshi is one of Thalindra's hunters. They do not need to have power under this light. But you get the sense that when the moon shifts and you move into Thalindra's other side, that's exactly when she needs someone like Ryoshi.
Okay, gotcha. All right, we can go ahead and go to break, and I'll.
Well, hold on. Well, you want to take part,
sorry.
like reconnect with your friends?
take
Yeah, and
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Hey everyone, how was? So you all have already started the festivities.
You have either fucked up so extremely,
Oh no,
or
yeah, I need to talk
or
to you.
made a move so powerful that I can't quite fathom it.
Yeah, it's really teetering on the edge. I'm gonna need
I
to
really
talk
don't
to
know
you.
to be if I'm mad at you or not. Like, it's really difficult to understand how I'm feeling about my best buddy in this moment.
Yeah, well, I
Did you have
appreciate
fun?
that. How? I don't kiss and tell, Miss Bonnie.
You did
I
kiss
had a lot
though.
of
Oh,
fun.
that's what that means though.
I had a lot of fun. But apparently, leaving the area immediately after dessert is going to be the best way for me to keep my heart in my chest. So,
And you're
just-
leaving with them.
oh no, I will be locked away.
Far
Preferably
away
in a
from
vault. Yes, as far away as I can get to remain safe.
Okay, we're gonna have to talk about that. All right.
Yeah, so just how's everyone else doing? I see we have some nice new toys to play with.
Yeah, there's a tattoo and ink tattoo and needle and ink pot over there. You might be interested in, and some other stuff.
Yeah, he should go over and talk with the bear and see his wares.
I don't like that joke.
Oh, Sigmund. Okay, well,
Siegfried.
Siegfried, Lord.
Sigmund is my
Good.
brother.
Oh my god, confirmed. The wiki, I'm updating the wiki right now. I'm updating the wiki.
Well, what are the odds? That's
All right, put it in the lore chat.
Now that I think about it, there was a bear in that play too.
There's a bear in the
yeah.
play?
He says, "Oh,
Hey, question: how long is the play? If Siegfried made the appearance, what? How long
It's
is
like-
the play? If Siegfried
it's
got
like-
here?
it's like a 2-day.
1, 2, and 3.
yeah."
Yeah. It's like a fable. There's different versions of the play.
Yeah.
It's like Tosca. Like it's Tosca or the Ring Cycle.
It is Maimana's theater, so it's
Yeah.
very likely there's a lot of plays about us.
Yeah, you walk up to Siegfried and you accidentally call him Sigmund, but I give you that lore piece, and he just says, "Well, we travel in the Fae, as Fae creatures often do, and pop up in various places selling our wares. I am a friend of Thalindra's, so I am doing her this service tonight as part of a deal. I get what's left on the table at the end."
Oh, does Thalindra make friends pretty easily? Is she a forgiving soul?
He looks he looks at you and he says, "No."
I figured as much. Let's talk about your wares, Mr. Bear.
He kind of waves at his table. You've got a pot of ink and a tattoo needle. You have a floating Metasansi stone. You have bracers of defense. You have a ring of evasion. You have a wand of wonder. I can tell you about all of these items except for the ink and tattoo needle. It is a one-of-a-kind magic item is all I know, but I do not know what it does. But I know that the ink is not endless, but there's more present than it seems like there is in the pot.
Huh. And no idea, huh? Is my detect magic still up?
That only lasts 10 minutes.
I don't know. You would know better than I would.
I think it only lasts 10 minutes, and I hope that Ravik doesn't.
It's 10 minutes.
Yeah. I think you needed more time than that.
Yeah. It is good. Solid 15, 20 minutes there, boss.
But you can make an Arcana check if you like.
I can't believe this is the episode of my parents'
I hate
house.
those.
This sucks.
And you're forced
Witchy
to react.
time.
You can't even say anything.
Witchy time.
I'm being very polite.
Yeah.
Oh, I got a 19 on the Arcana.
19 total?
Yeah, I've got no modifiers.
Yeah, so, I mean, all of the items here seem interesting to you. But the fact that, like, for Ravik as, like, a treasure hunter and as, like, a pirate, the privateer, the ink and the tattoo needle do seem to be giving off a little bit stronger magic than anything else on the table.
Well, I didn't get here by not taking chances. Why don't we see what the tattoo ink can do for me?
Absolutely. He kind of pulls out a carrier and sets it on the table, and he opens it, and there's a second pot of ink inside of this one, and he takes the other pot and sets it down in there, and he takes the needle and sets it in. It's like those like cut foam things that's holding it all perfectly in place, and it has a velvet cover over it before he closes the chest and hands it across to you, and then takes the favor from you. The moment you touch the chest, Ravik, this like wave of magical instruction passes through you.
Gotcha.
Yeah, you understand exactly what this is immediately because it's connecting with your magic. This pot of ink can complete a number of tattoos equal to, I think, 5 per bottle. So you have a total of 10 tattoos here. The tattoos are permanent, but the magical effects of them are not, because they do this. If you take a little drop of Andalus's blood and mix it with the tattoo ink, Andalus can gift you either one of her, like, part of his ability check, like, so Andalus can give up 3 charisma and give it to Ravik, or can give up a spell, or can give up an ability like Witch's Cackle or Grasp or whatever. And that's would now be Ravik's until Ravik decided that, like, until Ravik got a new tattoo or the tattoo needle was used again to create another tattoo. So this is a way for you guys, like, you could technically each give a drop of blood. Ravik could get 4 tattoos and could have 4 different abilities from each of you, or 4 different increases on his ability scores. You would lose those briefly while he has them, or he could give the tattoos to one of you, so you guys can mix and match. The other thing that this can do is that this tattoo ink is very interesting because it is also it is the remnants of a soul cage that have been turned into ink. You can use this tattoo to capture the spirit of certain beings and transfer their, like, you'd have to beat them with an inch of their life, capture enough of their blood, mix it with the tattoo ink, and then you would get the tattoo, and then you would have them trapped within you and could summon them to fight for you. You would only be able to do that twice because it would take an entire pot of ink to do it. So you could do 5 of the mixed tattoos and then 1 summon tattoo, or you could do 2 summon tattoos. Or you could do
This
10 of the
probably
mixed
seems-
tattoos.
This probably actually seems familiar to Bonnie, doesn't it?
Really?
Yeah, the ability to like
Oh.
use tattoos to mix and match powers. Yeah.
Well, that's interesting.
Yeah, this is
What?
how Bonnie keeps her horse on her chest.
Yeah.
We can discuss over.
Forget that Bonnie just got the
Yeah.
giant horse tattoo. on her
But
chest.
as you
I'll,
kind
I'll
of
say to the group, like,
Yeah.
this is a pretty interesting little item here. And you like a little brief rundown, not super
Mhm.
detailed, but
and it is a completely unique magical item. And the moment you pick it up, it is given a name. And the name of that is Ravik's Essence of Tattoos.
Let's go.
Well,
Yeah, whoever would have gotten that would have had that.
named after me.
Yeah. But as you guys are kind of looking at this and having this, suddenly like there's an announcement. Please all join us for dinner as Thalindra is approaching the ballroom, and also our guest for the evening. And suddenly the announcement comes across. And now presenting our final and most important guest for the evening, the Prince of Frost. Please, everyone, take your seats at the banquet table and dinner will be served. And that's where we will pick up
kill
after the
you.
break.
at my own parents' home.
Hell no. Oh, hell
Yeah.
no.
You made me faceplant on the pre-revolutionary war desk. How do you feel?
Oh,
How do you
Yeah.
Oh my god, gang. That's wild.
Yeah.
Like, of course. Like, of course.
Oh, this dinner is gonna be
The
so
thought
awkward.
had crossed my mind because of where we were.
Yeah.
It's gonna be
Yeah.
awkward in so many ways, guys.
All right. We'll take 15.
Oh, it can get way more awkward.
Oh, it can get way more.
I need 15 to
No,
cross
it's
the
already
thread.
so bad, is the thing. If you're lucky, it's so bad right now.
It's so over for lucky.
Ravik has made choices too.
Like, it's
Ravik
like
is made-
this fucking time right now.
Ravik has made choices. When I said that, I meant that so literally, where I was like, I can't decide if what you've done is incredibly genius on another level or if it's the worst fucking idea you've ever had in your whole life.
Why can't it be both?
It can be
That's the Ravik brand, unfortunately. That's the Warlock brand, and I love that for
Sure, I
you.
mean,
Angelus can't
I'll be
even be
back
mad
with
at
you.
you.
Yep, be back in 15.
Yep. See y'all then.
two things can be true.
All right.